Edo State government don officially knack hand for the Oba of Benin decision to suspend 71 Enigies, wey effectively go overrule 5 executive orders wey former Governor Gov Obaseki issue. Honorable Paul Hombamu, Commissioner for Information and Communication, announced this one after State Executive Council meeting for Benin City. Im confirm say ESCO don approve the suspension of the Enigies to bring order and discipline back to the state traditional institutions. Oga Ohombamu condemned the Enigies' action, call am cultural coup d'etat, sake of say dem try to undermine the Oba of Benin authority. Eko tok say dis na big moment for governance of Benin Kingdom and the suspension na direct response to their defiance. Before this, the Benin Traditional Council (BTC) don suspend the 71 Enigies sake of say dem dey do anti-palace activities against His Royal Majesty Omonoba Nedo Okpebholo Oba Eware II TFR. Honorable Hombamu also talks that the past administration under Governor Obaseki tried to scatter the Benin Kingdom by issuing 5 executive orders, but now Governor Okpebholo don nullify all those orders with just 1 executive order. He also chook mouth on top the cocoa of the matter, where be say the Enigies refuse to respect the Oba authority, no one visit the palace or swear allegiance to the monarch. Ohombamuko talk say the Oba na the central authority of Benin Kingdom, in get divine power and law, and everybody must obey in order, no matter your status. Ohombamuko also confirm say the Oba no dey make mistakes or apologize in word na law, and come stress and say the Enigies wey rebel against the Oba do bad. Ekonyan say Governor Okpebholo action don reverse Obaseki attempt to scatter the unity of the kingdom and bring order back with 1 executive order.
ESCO, the Executive Council meeting held today, the 25th day of March 2025, and 2 decisions we are taking, which we ratified. The first one has to do with the suspension by the Oba of Benin of some rebellious Enigies in the Benin Kingdom. Of course, you realize that that act, which was orchestrated by the last administration, by picking some Enigies and encouraging them to show rebellion, and the indices of this rebellion, critical issues there, they swore never to go to palace, show allegiance to the Oba, or any summons from the Oba to say no to it. And this is why the Oba suspended them. The chairman in council, being a man who knows what it is and believes that the Oba is the repository of the right, the divinity, and the law powers of the Benin Kingdom, together with all members of ESCO, considered it wise to ratify, approved what the Oba has done. Of course, you realize too that all Benis, no matter who you are, you derive validity from the Oba, and it's the one from whom all strength and virtue come. The Oba of Benin is powerful, and these Enigies know that so well. Of course, they also know too the consequences of their action. The Oba's word is law. The Oba does not make mistakes. The Oba does not apologize. The Oba is all powerful, and his source of strength remains a riddle, wrapped in a mystery inside an enigma. No matter who you are, even when you have PhD 3 times all over, the word of the Oba or instruction is obligatory by assent, which you must follow, you must do. So these Enigies, their rebellion, and you know the act of rebellion is complete on its own without more. There's nothing like incoherent. It's an act they completed. Yeah, we had some who said they only signed mistakenly and they did not go further. But what they did amounted to cultural coup d'etat. What the Enigies did amounted to cultural coup d'etat. They wanted to overthrow the Oba of Benin true and true, no matter the defense they have. As for those people who said they didn't partake thereafter, when they now realize it's not an issue. The general rule and law governing coup plot is that the planning of a coup and its actual execution carry the same penalty. Every action goes with consequences. So this is the one that has happened now, and in line with traditional rulers and chiefs edict 1979, particularly section 19(1) of that law as applicable to Edo State, which gives power to the ESCO to do what we have done today. So typically, ESCO has ratified their suspension, and it will be gazetted, and it is a law presently. Their suspension is hereby ratified by ESCO.
Honorable Homba Mukonsti talk say during the ESCO meeting, them approve furniture allowances and other entitlements for political and public office holders, showing say the government they committed to transparency, accountability and good governance.
ESCO also, ratified the request, for payment of furniture allowance and outstanding entitlement to political and public office holders. We did that today too. So these are typically the two issues we have done. Don't forget that Governor Gov Obaseki, through his action, balkanized the Benin Kingdom and created other, tried to create with about five executive orders, created other traditional councils. But today, the governor of the state, who is chairman in council, has issued one executive order that has, obliterated and cancelled all the 5 executive orders of Governor Obaseki.
Make una not forget say, as we see am, na so we dey talk am. We not dey take blame. From Government House, Benin City, Ekata Ojesele, TMC News.